coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support, man. We out here, boom, 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 pushing P. I ain't got that much room to work. I'm in the phone booth now. But the work got to get done. You heard me? Big love to everybody out there on TBP Nation, man. Let's go. Let's get it. Please, please hit that GoFundMe. Let's get this movie made. Let's get this thing in the theaters. Let's get this thing on the screen. Wherever we can get, let's push this message out there. And what better way to do it than to get a bigger audience, man? So everybody who hit that GoFundMe, peace and blessings from the bottom of my heart. Let's go. Let's get it. I know who you are. Your names are on the list as the donations come in. Salute. Let's go. 2025. We all the way up. Hey. Hey. What brought this to my mind is crazy, but I gotta drop this on y'all, man. Listen. Jokes. Everybody like a good laugh. Everybody want to laugh, especially when you in the conditions that we come from. But let me tell you something. In that penitentiary, jokes turn into bloodshed. Jokes turn deadly. Jokes turn into beefs because it's just like when you in high school, don't nobody like to get embarrassed. Don't nobody like to feel like all eyes on them. And I know I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I can't really take it. If, you know what I'm saying? Everybody laughing and you the butt of the joke, it can get real ugly in there. And you get a lot of that with these young dudes that come in there. They get the joking and playing and everything, and then they find themselves in a situation that they don't want to be in, right? But let's take that even a step further. What you never, ever want to do in the penitentiary is argue or beef with a boy. It ain't gonna work out for you. I ain't never really seen it work out for nobody. Even if they get in altercation and he come out victorious, it ain't working out because you get shipped, you get charged, you get woo. It ain't gonna never work out, right? Never ever work out. And let me tell you something. I can remember I was getting transferred, right? Now when you getting transferred, you got these shackles on, and you got these handcuffs on with the black box. So you can't even raise your arm up. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't do nothing to nobody, right? That's number one. We all on the bus, depending on how it is. I think at this time it was like about 20 some of us on there, maybe 30, right? So we got to stop at different places to pick up different people. That's what they do. And then when you get to Powhatan, that's the trading joint. That's where they trade spots at, right? But if you going somewhere, depending upon where you're going, if you coming from way out of the mountains, they might stop at this place, that place. But when they get to Powhatan, they that's where everybody switches buses and determine where you're going. But you could be going to Powhatan. So you might be the last bus out there after everybody to switch. People coming from Buckingham, people coming from Nottoway, people coming from Augusta, Red Onion, wherever the case may be. You the transport spot is Powhatan. So you're gonna get in this big old cage with all these polices out there. They got live rounds out there, got guns, cause we outside. They got the little porta potties. They gonna feed everybody the little dry bologna sandwich with the fake bread and some baby curds. This probably got black spots all on them, and a little apple juice, little bag of apple juice, probably about this big. That's probably all you getting, a bag of water like that, right? So they'll let you out and use a porta potty woo. They get to calling your name and everything and telling you what bus you getting on. So you got to go to these buses, right? They got a whole roster out there. So this gonna take a minute, right? So now if you going to Powhatan, you gonna be the last bus out there because they're gonna get all them other people that came, put them on the bus with you to Powhatan, which is just right there. But you gotta stay there for probably a couple of hours, depending on, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, how many transfers been going on that day. So you got to be sitting there for a couple of hours. Then they're going to drive over there. Then you got to drive through the salad port. You got to get the bus in there. They got to come out there, inspect the bus, woo woo woo. You probably sit there another 45 minutes. Then they're going to start unloading you. Then when you get off of the bus, when they unload you, you walking with shackles and handcuffs like little penguins, and they're going to take you to a holding cell. Then when you get in the holding cell, they're going to come and uncuff all of y'all. They're going to make you change out of this transfer plastic spacesuit that you got on, and they'll give you some clothes, right? Then you got to be in there for a minute until they come get you and assign you to where you going. So it's a whole, man, it's a whole funky process that you don't want to go through. Getting transferred is one of my worst experiences. I don't like them. I never liked them. You know what I'm saying? I could be on a real bad institution, but just to have to uproot and move and get transferred and go through that process, I'd rather not. Once I get there and get settled in, I'd rather not. You know what I'm saying? That's just how bad the experience was for me, right? So, with that being said, uh, so I'm going to Powhatan at this time. So I'm getting transferred to Powhatan. So as is other people. So everybody that was on the bus that when we got there, people started filling. Like say we got about 30 there. By the time it's over with, when they reload the bus and put people on there and then they wait for all the other people to do, they making the roll call, making sure everybody's on the bus. You gonna have probably about, I don't know. At this time that we was going, it probably was about, still was about 18, 19 people, maybe 20. You know what I'm saying? So everybody getting on the bus, and they're assigning you, telling you to get on the bus. If you're going to Powhatan, so get on the bus, get on the bus, right? So as we all on the bus and loading on the bus, they bring they bring a boy in there, right? And on top of that is a white boy. They bring other people on the bus, other people on the bus. You walking and walking, you got to sit in. They tell you to take the first seats available and roll all the way back. That's what they telling you to do. So when the boy get on and he coming on, it's a dude in the seat that he's supposed to go sit in, so he's supposed to sit beside him. So when he coming in, the dude look at him and like, oh no, you ain't sitting right here. No, you better keep it moving. So the boy look at him with one of them old, psst, you know what I'm saying? And the CO reads up, say, hey man, hey, y'all get in your seats, get in the seats. So he said, man, he's sliding over. He like, man, you better not sit you, man, you better get on. So the boy like, I don't want to sit with you anyway. I don't want to sit with you. So he sees confused. So he say, hey, just sit right there. Sit in that seat right there. So he sat in the next one. So the next person come on got to take that seat, and then so on and so forth, got to come on and sit with him. So, man, the boy was mad. He looking back and woo. So then when the whole bus get filled, they telling us to go ahead on and chill till they get ready to move. So we just sitting on the bus, you know, like little, you know, animals that they consider us to be, you know, just sitting there shackled up, handcuffed up, uncomfortable, you know. So here it is, the dude, he started running his mouth. He started talking hard at the dude that he knew that was behind him. Like, yeah, man, you see that man? They try to put that old ugly boy in the seat by me. You know I won't go over that. So the boy can hear him because they talking out loud. So the boy turn around and say, oh, girl, please. Girl, please. So you know what that means. If he saying girl, please to him, he like calling him a boy too. So he said, hey, what you say, B? He said, you heard what I said, girl. Go ahead, child, please. Stop that. You know you wanted me to sit by you. I can see it in your eyes. So he said, hey, look, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. You don't know the F you playing with, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll beat you. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. You ain't gonna do nothing. I already know what you want to beat. So, man, everybody in there just started erupting out of laughter. I know he's super embarrassed, but he's super serious, you know. But the boy ain't tripping. So the boy say, "Oh, you know you a girl. You know you a girl. Stop trying to show off for all your friends. All your friends. You a girl too. I know. You know what I'm saying? You look like I look like I know you. Look like I know you from somewhere." He tell me, "You don't know me nowhere." And he's like, "Man," and dude just sat beside like, "Come on, man, sit down, man. You know you can't do that." He said, "I got some. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you. You playing with the wrong one. You playing with the right one." Everybody laughing. It's like pandemonium in there. Dudes is they egging it on for real because to them it's funny and it's crazy. But the boy acting like he ain't really, you know what I'm saying? He like calm is in there, is everybody else in there. The stuff he started saying though, man, was so humiliating to him that I know he blood mad. He want blood. He want the, you know what I'm saying? He want to unalive him. And he telling him, you don't know who you playing with. I'm telling you, watch your mouth. I don't know who you think you talking to. I'm telling you, I'm gonna hurt you, man. I'm gonna hurt you. So the police ain't on the bus. They out there, you know, lollygagging and doing what they do, trying to waste time, kill the clock is what they really trying to do because they getting paid, trying to make it last as long as possible. So by the time they get back and unload us and all that, they can get off shift. That's all they be doing, trying to kill time. Another little tomfoolery, larceny that they be doing. So it all falls back on us when we sitting out here for hours and hours and hours at a time when we could have been over there, been, you know, all of that. So the boy started laughing and everything. Now I know the dude that sat beside the boy, I know he uncomfortable too, cause he done slid all the way over. He like how I get up into this. I don't even want to be around this. I don't even want to be around it. So he started saying, the boy started saying stuff like, girl, I know you want to get in the sand with me when we get here. He said, no, I'm going to do something else to you when we get here. He said, I know what you want to do to me. You can't do it. You can't do it right now. We got handcuffs and shackles on. And man, people just erupting and laughter. He had a comeback for everything he was saying. But every comeback he said was insinuating the dude was gay too, and it was some fruity stuff. And dude just was getting madder and madder. He yelling, he cussing, he yelling so loud. Did the CO come back on the bus one time? Hey man, what's going on up here? Y'all better calm down up here. You better calm down up here. So boom, he's like, I'm telling y'all, making all that noise. He just showing off. You can't make nobody shut up, man. This ain't Gestapo. We ain't in, you know what I'm saying, Nazi Germany or nowhere. We just locked up. So, you know, dude like, man, get on up off the bus, man. You all right, I told you. And you get on up off the bus. So they keep on going back and forth. He said, no, I'm for real, bro. I'm gonna hurt him when they get off this bus. I'm gonna tell you, you better pray that they don't put us in the same part. You better pray they don't put us in the same part. I'm telling you, I'm gonna send you up out of here. He said, you ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, you ain't gonna do nothing. You know what you want to do? Just come on out the closet. Don't be embarrassed in front of your homeboy. Just come on out the closet. You know what you want to do. You know what you want to do when you get there. You want to kiss all on me and you want to try to tell me you was showing off for your friends and stuff. Stop faking it here. Come on, stop faking. He started blowing them kisses and stuff. Man, he was acting like he was really trying to get up and scoot over there to him, and it wasn't nothing he could possibly do. It won't nothing that he could possibly do. So he just really, at this point, he just so embarrassed that he want to get to him so bad, but it's not even possible. You know what I'm saying? He just said, he just kept on saying on everything, man, on everything. I'm telling you, man, on everything. I gotta hear you. I got to. He's and the boy. He like I say, he got a snappy comeback for everything. He said, "Yeah, I know you want me." Oh, hey, listen, man. I don't know if y'all ever experienced this before though, but it's like secondhand embarrassment. You so embarrassed for somebody else, you feel embarrassed. I was like, man, because the stuff that was being said and you can't do nothing about it, bro. I don't even know if I could have took that either. I would have been trying to get up and can't, and knowing that I can't get up, but it's just what the anger that's in you that you want to, and you can't do nothing. Literally, Your hands are tied. You know what I'm saying? Literally. So, man, it was crazy, man. He just sitting up there, and dudes keep on giggling and laughing, and dudes mumbling like, man, that boy crazy. So, what, man? So all of this is playing on his ego. But, you know what I'm saying? That's where the joking come in at. You know what I'm saying? You joking, and you trying to say stuff. You started it for real, because you said they trying to put those up. That's where it was. You trying to get a joke or laugh off, thinking that everybody gonna be laughing at the boy, but the boy flipped it on you. You know what I'm saying? The boy flipped the game on you, man, and that was it. And you couldn't take it. So sure enough, when we get all through the process, woo woo woo, we get in there to get the bus started, to get us through the transport part, they go in there, they get all the paperwork, they got to get all the paperwork straight. Somebody in there got to check the paper. How many we got on here? However many it was, 19. All right, we got to go 19 names. Everybody got to be accounted for. Every got to have a face card, got to have your picture on it. They got to see you, they got to identify you, woo woo woo, and bring you out one, two at a time. Get everybody up in the holding cell, exchange their clothes, then try to get them over there to where they supposed to be. Telling y'all, this is hours and hours of process. So you gonna leave for a transfer like 5 in the morning. By the time you get to your cell on another institution, it may be 6, 7 o'clock at night. By the time you get to your cell, if you go in the population. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just let you know. And all this, your wrist be all swollen. It's just insane, man. So when they started getting us in the holding cell, 2x2s and 2x2s, and the boy get in there, and they done took his stuff off. So by the time the next two coming there, when the next two coming there is gonna be the dude that got the beef with him, right? Now, the boy was a white boy, and he was a boy, but he wasn't no little boy. He wasn't no little boy. He had a little size on him. You know what I'm saying? So dude come in that joint, when they bring him in there and they get him in there and they go to take the shackles and stuff off. Now, if the boy was really like on some go hard type time, everybody that's in that holding cell before you, they can do it to you. Cause when you come in, you still gonna have the handcuffs on. They might have took theirs off already. So they can run up on you and piece you up before you can even get the handcuffs on. Only thing gonna say you, the police gotta run in there and say you. See what I'm saying? Unless you got somebody in there already got their cuffs off, just cool with you. So the boy had to jump on him right there if he wanted to take it. I don't know if he thought dude was snatching or whatever the case may be. But everybody was in there already waiting to see what's gonna happen because of what he said and what he was trying to do when he was on the bus. Man, he got it. But he came in though. He put the ice grill on him when he came in. It's like everybody that's in the holder said he hit them with one of these numbers. Yeah, he wanted the eyeball to see where he was. So when he turned to get his stuff and all that off, he get his stuff off, he clean up his wrist, woo woo woo. They roll out, they go and get the next two. He started walking over to him. The boy stood up. He was like, yeah, now you was saying what? And stole him. Bang! Boy tried to fight back, but he got down on him. He was pounding him. I mean, the ground and pound. The boy was kicking and trying to get him up off of him, but he dude just had a little, and not a little, he had a lot more squabble than him. He won't no, I wouldn't say he was no heck of a rumbler, you know what I'm saying? But he could whoop him, you know what I'm saying? And it won't nothing. If it would have been somebody that could really rumble, it would he probably would have been in a predicament up in that joint. But he got out on because the dude still kicking and pushing and swinging. He getting his punches in though. So when the people heard, they come bum rush over there. Everybody back up against the wall, back up against the wall, get him against the wall. Boom, boom, boom. Busted Joan in, running there, get him up off of him, handcuff him up, drag him all out there like a rag doll. Get the boy up. He got a little blood. He bleeding or whatever. Get him up. Same thing. I don't care nothing about that. Drag him on up out of there too. Take both of them to segregation. Right? So we done got some drama already just getting here. From the bus to here. You dig? So boom. All this and all that, we ended up getting over there the way we getting, signed the way we going, blah, blah, blah. Right? Couple of months later, It might not be a couple of months later, a couple of weeks later, they let the boy out, right? They let him out. Okay. He find himself in a block, and already I don't know how long it took, but he eventually he got a man, right? He got a man now. The man he got is an old timer, been there in the system. He known to push that steel. He will put that Bethlehem in your fourth rib cage, you know what I'm saying? right, right in the back of your vertebrae, straight through your face piece. He known for putting that work in. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like nobody running around there telling me he got a boy, the whoop whoop. Nah, he ain't none of that. He gonna put some work in. Now I don't know if that was by design. That old dude picked him or whatever, whatever. But that's who he with. They walk in the yard, they eating together, they in the block together, woo, they in the cell together. So, month or two later, guess they kept him back there long because he was the aggressor. They let old boy out, right? They let him out because it wasn't but a fist fight. Had it been some Bethlehem play, they probably would have shipped one of them, even though they just got there. Because now they can't be on the compound together. Let him out. He won't out a week or something. Everybody saying it, boom, boom, he looking, you know what I'm saying? He gonna get the boy, you know what I'm saying? People saying the whispers be all in the air. He trying to get, he trying to get that Bethlehem. He want to, you know what I'm saying? He wants some more, you know what I'm saying? Because he feel like he ain't get off on him. He wanted to get off on him. Dude done humiliated him. Plus now he had to go to hole, get some more charges. He might well go ahead on and do the thing to him, you know what I'm saying? But the problem being is now you gotta go through dude, and he looks like he ain't moving. He probably in paradise now. You know what I'm saying? He on here doing his time. Now he done got him a boy. He ain't trying to go for none of that. He ain't gonna let nobody do none of that, boy. The bar is already understood. If you got any beef with that boy or you got any problem with that boy from the point on that he got a man, your problem ain't with that boy no more. It's with him. You know what I'm saying? But obviously he didn't understand that he's still moving reckless like he was on the bus trying to do something he couldn't do. Because the word got back to old boy, this people's, the dude is trying to do something to his boy, the one that he out, man. You know, the one that, fighting your boy up in the joint. He out, he trying to get something for your boy. Because that's how respected dude was. And if you open your mouth, like I told y'all, loose lips sink ships. It got back to him. You know what I'm saying? So now he on point, right? He's saying word, it's a warning shot. He don't even really got to do that. He do that because technically he don't want to do it to him and he don't want to go to jail because he want to stay here with his peoples. But so he send a warning, look, you got any type of beef with them people, man, let it go. That's over with. That's dead, man. They ain't looking for no drama out here. They cool. They minding their business. They with me. If you got any problem, man, let it go. Or, you know what I'm saying, take it up with me. The woo. Now, it seemed like people would have told him who this dude is and what his reputation is. They might have. He might not have believed it. He might have just said, I don't care. Who knows? But to my understanding, he sent word back saying, I don't care who he with, I got the hand. You know what I'm saying? And that was that. That's the gauntlets had been laid down. Man. And we go out on that yard and he scrapped and show us Griss's groceries. He even got the boy out there with him. Now normally dude going out there with the war, they leave the boy in the cell so he can be safe. I know that's crazy. Unless you boo-boo a child or something, he'll leave the boy because he don't even want the boy to get hurt, even though he going out there where life and death is on the line. But this is how it goes. So he got the boy out there with him though. I don't know if the boy was scrapped or whatever. So he out there, dudes when they going out there, they know they got beef. Dudes go pick a spot and post up. Go stand by the fence, go stand over here, get in the corner, put your back against the wall, whatever the case may be. They get out there and get prepared, get posted up. Because if you know something coming, you got to be able to see everything else around you. So he out there, he over there posted up with the boy, woo. Dude out there, he talking to one of his homeboys. And I guess they churching up and seeing what they gonna do. So then next thing you know, everybody on the yard know about it. So everybody is looking, no matter what they doing. They out there like they balling, like they chopping it up, but they looking because they want to see. And sure enough, he started making his way over there. And before he could get like 10 feet to him, dude peel up all the fence and let him know you ain't putting up on the boy, you pulling up on me. And they walking and they walking. And they get about right there, they stop. You know, I want an earshot that actually heard what they were saying, but I'm quite sure it won't know how you doing today. How's the weather? So next thing you know, they talking it. You see the move. They pull out, he pull out. You know, so then they pump faking at each other and, you know, acting like they're gonna do something to each other. The boy even came up off the fence. You know what I'm saying? But then his homeboys came moving. So man, the next thing you know, dude is about that life. He just started doing some old fancy moves and charged him and he started bagging up. And man, the worst thing could ever happen to you if you're fighting in penitentiary. And even worse than that, if you fighting in penitentiary against that Bethlehem, he clipped and he fell down. And man, he was on him and he was yaka 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 and dude kicking and he hitting him in the leg and hitting him in the, and it was vicious. And he got a joint in his hand, but he on his back. He can't even sit up to try to swing because he done already, you know, took so many blows. And man, it's vicious out there, man. And he hitting him, and he hitting him, and then his boy is running behind him, and then the dude who got his homeboys, the one that's down there getting viciously hit up, instead of them trying to get dude off of him, they start beating the boy up, run up on the boy, mop, knock him out, boom, he on the ground, kick him, stomp him. So he doing this, he turn around, see them and his boys, he turn around and charge towards them with the jump. They take off running. That when you look at it in retrospect, it could have been a savior jump because that's what saved boy. They get him up off him because I guess they didn't want to run up on him because he got that thing in his hand. So they attacked the boy to draw his attention away. And then the other dude's going over there trying to drag his boy, pick his boy up. You know what I'm saying? So it was just mad chaos out there. Bloodshed galore. You know, understand me? And all because joking. Trying to get a laugh. Trying to get a laugh in the penitentiary can get you in the hospital. You understand? And that's where they got him. You know what I'm saying? He had to get medevaced up out of that joint, man. He took some vicious blows with that joint. And a lot of dudes that knew that that's probably how it was going to turn out because you got dudes that had that Bethlehem on them and they just trying to scare you. They just trying to keep you up off of them. They might even poke you, but they ain't going to keep hitting you because they don't want to take a chance on hitting no organ or nothing. And you stuck in here for the rest of your life. You get that body. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got dudes like him that's already been there forever. They probably ain't got no out. Them dudes is not going to be playing with you, man, because they know it. Whenever they make a move, they could end up on Red Onion or Blue Moon somewhere. They could end up in a hole for the next decade. So they're not going to be playing with you. And you have to know these things when you dealing with these type of people. He didn't know. Ain't nobody pull his coat. And all of that. And you ain't been on the compound there but a couple of months. And then you fighting for your life. Because you want to joke with a boy or on a boy, then turn up with a boy. Joking on a boy, turned up joking with a boy, and you got the worst end of it. So then you beat him up, and you ain't satisfied, and you want some more, and it's flipped on you. It flipped on them. Flipped on them. You know what I'm saying? They came running out there, man, woo, did their thing, whatever, got everybody, and that's just how it went down. But yeah, but he got the worst end of everything. Everything. The boy ain't getting nothing but beat up a little bit in the bullpen and got knocked out on the yard, a couple of stumps on him. That ain't nothing compared to them hoes up in you, man, and you laid up in somebody's hospital with tubes all up in you. You know what I'm saying? And that was just a crazy, crazy situation, man. So like I say, man, jokes in the penitentiary turn into bloodshed, man. Jokes in the penitentiary turn into bloodshed. There ain't nothing in there to be joking about. And you don't do no arguing or no joking with no boy, period. That's a no-no. I'm going to do a video about that. Somebody remind. Arguing with a boy or joking with a boy, you going to lose. You going to lose every time. Ain't no win in it. Ain't none. You know what I'm saying? And You know, like I said, a lot of dudes be deep in the penitentiary, but they got the rules missing, man. You got to know the rules because the rules can cost you your life, you know. But yeah, that's how that shook out, man. But anyway, y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Man, I could have went on and on because this led to it. It's just, this is how prison stories be. Everything leads into something because then they got the aftermath. What dudes was talking about. How did, you know, dudes, it's just crazy. This life ain't for you, man. It ain't for you. You know how I know? It won't for me. Ain't for nobody. I just survived the life, but it won't for me. Nah. Guess who built for this type of life? Nobody. Nobody. Yeah, stay out here, man. Stay free. This stuff is real, man. It's real as it get, man. Be safe, be smart, make good decisions. Talk to me in the comments, man. Comments is where to count. Comments is where we grow the channel. Comments is where we can get more ears in this cornfield and we can help more people. You understand me? So talk to me in the comments, man. Leave a like, man. Be safe, be smart, make good decisions. And if you have it in your heart, if I'm worth the blessing, hit that GoFundMe and let's get this thing on the big screen. Ain't no telling who we might save. The person we save might be somebody you know, might be somebody you love, might be somebody you need to help save. Let's go, let's get it. TBP Nation, be safe, be smart, make good decisions. And duck them hooks, man. They out there. Man, that ain't look too shy. I can't get out the way. Yeah, duck them hooks, man. They out there. And the penitentiary life is cray cray. Yeah!
The banking special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality. You know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.